It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to understand that narcissist had an assignment that they didn't even understand. It's time for you to see the truth behind what you went through. It looked like it was intended to destroy you. It was intended to grow you. You're their biggest karma. You're the reason why they're going to have the biggest regret in their life. I don't care what it looks like. The regret is losing you, letting you slip through their fingers, giving you a chance to free yourself. That's the regret. The regret is losing you as a victim, losing the supply they were so used to getting out of you, and now watching you do better, watching you grow from the lessons that they taught you. They didn't even know. They didn't even know they had a special assignment, because the obvious assignment was to come and kill, steal, and destroy. But you're God's child. You're chosen. So God flipped it around for you. This is why they're mad now. The trauma has become a testimony, and that makes them feel stupid. This is the kind of credit they can't even claim. Who you are today is nothing compared to who you were when you were dealing with them. You're a whole different beast now. They can never have you again. They can never pull you into their spells again. They did so much, and it has taught you so much. It has empowered you enough to shut them out for life. They didn't mean to do that. They didn't mean to strengthen you like this. They wanted to scare you. They needed you to stay afraid. They needed you to continue to doubt yourself. You were supposed to forever neglect you. That's what was supposed to happen. This is why they lost. Everything that a narcissist does ends up teaching you lessons you didn't even know you needed to learn. Example, projection. Narcissists project their own issues, flaws, problems onto you. Projection has taught you as a survivor to know yourself, to trust yourself. Projection don't work with somebody who is solid in who they are. You know who you are. There is no denying your reality. See, they try to weaken you, but they've rebirthed a new, reformed, and refined you. You are not weak. Everything they've done has made you step up and stand up. You've become scary. They regret pushing you to this extent because you've become unrecognizable. You've become hard to bend now. Forget breaking. You're hard to bend now. All the gaslighting, all it does is teach you how to trust your inner truth. I don't have to believe the false narrative. I'm not going to sit here and drown in your fantasy and your illusions. Once again, you get to discover who you are and put a stamp on it. And now this needy, broken baby who needs you to be vulnerable and weak for them can't get through to you like that. Can no longer gaslight and manipulate you like that. Now trying to hurt you is like hitting a brick wall. They breaking their knuckles and they fracturing their hand trying to get to you. These narcissists love for you to be bothered. That's why they're so full of tactics, so full of tricks. Triangulation, for example, intended to have you constantly fighting for your side of the story to be heard because of all the confusion, the chaos, and the conflict. But the great lesson behind that triangulation is you learning to be your own advocate. I'm not worried about what y'all are saying. I'm not worried about how you are telling people it happened, what you're telling people I did. I am my own advocate. I fight for me. I stand for me. I don't need nobody to believe me. I don't need nobody to hear me. I believe me. I hear me. This makes you a threat. This makes it very painful for them to know that this is what has come out of it. Now they can see clearly with their narcissistic binoculars that you're not broken. You're empowered. You're not struggling. You've become a soldier. You're a warrior now. Now it's hard to be in the same room with you. Now they're avoiding, dodging. Now they're dodging you. Now they're avoiding you. You're the one they don't want to come across. This sick cycle of abuse, it had you, riding on a roller coaster of dangerous risk and thrill, calling it love. But the cycle of abuse has now taught you intensity is not intimacy. That's not love. That's love bombing. That's fake love. It's their fault now that you're cautiously protecting yourself like never before. You're hearing it, you're paying attention, and you're not overlooking red flags because they've taught you what red flags are. Those red flags are so red, they are stop signs. See, they're upset because it doesn't matter what trick they have for you. You're stopping them dead in their tracks. You're not even allowing them to get far enough to reach you. This person needed you. They needed you to be reachable. They needed to be able to just call you whenever they needed, say whatever they wanted to say, talk to you crazy. But because of them and the wash, rinse, repeat cycle of hate, you now know exactly what love is and what love isn't. You now know exactly what a narcissist look like and smell like. That's why they know they can never return. All their blame shifting, all it did was teach you that you ain't got nothing to prove. You just need to focus on you, do you, and mind your own business. You don't gotta act like this narcissist and try to prove to everybody that you this, that, and the third. It's gonna speak for itself. Your light shines for itself. You don't even have to try hard. You don't need followers. All that stonewalling and withdrawing, it taught you how to go find inner peace somewhere else. It taught you how to go find and figure out what makes you happy. You ended up discovering some joy because somebody wanted to keep you in a space of depression, loneliness. They thought they left you. They thought you were going to be lonely, but you've discovered the power of being alone, the power of being isolated, the power of taking time to hear yourself, learn yourself, love on you. They didn't know. They didn't know what they were doing. In their eyes, in their wicked heart, they thought they were just pulling you down. They thought they were leaving you to suffer. That discard. Look at what that taught you. You get to learn the joy of self-love, resilience. Everything they did has backfired. Now they are sitting back as a witness to the type of resilience that you carry. They're dumbfounded. They can't believe that you are still standing. This is the enemy of progress. They never wanted you to progress. And everything they did, they thought They were ending your progress. They thought they were paralyzing you. But they foolishly have allowed you to learn you, embrace you, accept you. This is a narcissist's biggest regret. Not only did you get away, not only did you escape, not only have you freed yourself, but you've become a better self. They didn't know that the version of you they had before now was the version of you that needed healing anyway. You needed an awakening anyway. You were on your awakening journey anyway. They were just here to help you evolve. The assignment wasn't what they thought it was. It was more to it than that. They're so superficial and stupid. They found out the hard way that you don't mess with certain people. You don't touch certain people. Because certain people will transmute pain into empowerment, into purpose, into a testimony. They didn't mean to teach you how to love yourself. They didn't mean to teach you the power of self-mastery. They did not mean to force you into the type of resilience that you now carry. They didn't mean it. They didn't mean it. They didn't mean to make you so great. They didn't mean to turn you into what you've become. They had no idea who you were. They thought they knew. They thought they knew you based off of the surface level things. Your kindness, your willingness to try, your loyalty, your vibe. But what's inside of you is greater. They didn't know that they came to pull that out of you. They were laughing because they thought they took 20, 30, 40 years of your life. No. Those were 20, 30, 40 years of an imprisonment that has taught you lessons you'll never forget. You will never be the same person again. You will never think the same again. You will never give parts of yourself like that again. You will never doubt yourself, neglect yourself, and forget yourself like that again. They didn't mean to teach you how to feed you. They didn't mean to force you to pay attention and start prioritizing you. They're full of regret because they are watching you shine. They are hearing about it. Drop a comment below, Thriver. Share your experience. Are you the one who got away, have learned the lessons, have become empowered, have turned the pain into power? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button and like today's video. Of course, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you're struggling, you don't feel so powerful, you feel opposite of everything discussed in this video, make sure you reach out. Maybe book a life coaching session. Look in the description box below. There's details on how to book those sessions, connect with me on other platforms, and also even purchase MamiSoTrue merchandise. Thank you for your love and support. Until next time, beautiful people, keep thriving. Stay great. Bye, guys.